Will Bitcoin reach $1 million? The question of whether Bitcoin will reach $1 million has sparked intense debate among investors, analysts, and financial experts. Bitcoin, the world's first and most dominant cryptocurrency, has experienced extreme volatility since its inception in 2009, from being worth mere cents to reaching an all-time high of nearly $69,000 in 2021. Bitcoin's price trajectory has been nothing short of spectacular. But can it really climb to $1 million? To answer this, we must examine key factors such as adoption, scarcity, institutional interest, macroeconomic trends, and expert predictions. If we see the chart of Bitcoin over the years, its price movements tell a story of extreme volatility, rapid adoption, and cyclical market behavior, all of which can be decoded through candlestick patterns and long-term trend analysis. Bitcoin's journey began in 2009 with virtually no monetary value, but by 2011, it had crossed the $1 mark, entering its first notable price discovery phase. The early years, 2011, 13, were marked by sharp spikes and corrections, with the first major bull run in 2013, taking Bitcoin from around $13 to over $1,100, followed by an 80% crash, a pattern that would repeat in future cycles. Candlestick formations during this period, such as the bullish engulfing and hammer patterns, often signaled trend reversals after steep declines, indicating strong buyer interest at key support levels. The 2014-2015 bear market, where Bitcoin dropped from $1,100 to under $200, was characterized by prolonged bearish Marubezu candles, long red candles with little to no wicks, reflecting sustained selling pressure. However, the 2016 halving event marked a turning point, with Bitcoin forming a double bottom reversal pattern near $200 before embarking on its historic 2017 rally. The 2017 bull run was a masterclass in parabolic growth, with Bitcoin surging from $1,000 to nearly $20,000 in just 12 months. This phase was dominated by green candles with long bodies and small wicks, indicating strong bullish momentum and FOMO, fear of missing out, buying. The peak in December 2017, however, was followed by a shooting star candlestick, a classic reversal signal, hinting at exhaustion among buyers. The ensuing 2018-2019 bear market saw Bitcoin lose over 80% of its value again, with descending triangle patterns confirming the downtrend. Yet, the 2020 halving and the unprecedented monetary stimulus during the COVID-19 pandemic set the stage for Bitcoin's next explosive rally. In 2020-2021, Bitcoin broke its previous all-time high, forming a bull flag continuation pattern before skyrocketing to $69,000 by November 2021. This period also saw the emergence of golden crosses, 50-day MA crossing above the 200-day MA, a strong bullish indicator. However, the 2022 bear market, driven by macroeconomic tightening and crypto industry collapses, e.g. FTX, pushed Bitcoin down to $16,000 with death crosses and head and shoulders patterns, signaling further downside. The 2023-2024 recovery, fueled by institutional ETF approvals and renewed institutional interest, has seen Bitcoin reclaim $70,000 with higher lows and cup and handle formations, suggesting a potential long-term 1-1. Bitcoin scarcity and the halving effect. One of the strongest arguments for Bitcoin's potential to reach $1 million lies in its fixed supply. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist, making it a deflationary asset. Every 4 years, Bitcoin undergoes a halving, where the reward for mining new blocks is cut in half. This reduces the rate at which new Bitcoins enter circulation, creating scarcity. Historically, each halving has been followed by a massive bull run. Prominent figures like Cathie, CEO of ARK Invest, believe Bitcoin's scarcity will drive its price upward. In a 2023 interview, she stated, If institutional investors allocate just 5% of their portfolios to Bitcoin, we could see it reach $1 million by 2030. Similarly, MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor has repeatedly claimed that Bitcoin's finite supply will push its value into the millions as demand increases. 2. Institutional adoption and corporate investments. Major corporations and institutional investors are increasingly embracing Bitcoin. Companies like Tesla, Square, and MicroStrategy have added Bitcoin to their balance sheets, signaling long-term confidence. In 2024, BlackRock, Fidelity, and other financial giants launched Bitcoin ETF, making it easier for traditional investors to gain exposure. Elon Musk, though sometimes controversial in his crypto stance, has acknowledged Bitcoin's potential. He once tweeted, "Bitcoin is almost as BS as fiat money, but the key word is almost." While not a full endorsement, his influence has brought mainstream attention to Bitcoin's role as a store of value. 3. Global economic uncertainty and Bitcoin as digital gold with rising inflation, currency devaluation, and geopolitical tensions. Many see Bitcoin as digital gold, a hedge against economic instability. Ray Dalio, founder of Bridgewater Associates, initially skeptical, now admits that Bitcoin could serve as a diversification tool in portfolios. Meanwhile, Paul Tudor Jones, a billionaire hedge fund manager, has called Bitcoin the best inflation trade. Countries like El Salvador have adopted Bitcoin as legal tender, and others may follow. If central banks and governments continue reckless monetary policies, Bitcoin's appeal as an inflation-resistant asset could skyrocket, pushing its price toward $1 million. 4. Technological advancements and Layer 2 solutions. Bitcoin scalability issues have been a concern, but innovations like the Lightning Network are improving transaction speeds and reducing fees. If Bitcoin becomes more efficient for everyday transactions, its utility, and thus demand, could surge. Jack Dorsey, former Twitter CEO and Bitcoin maximalist, believes Bitcoin will eventually power the future of finance. His company, Block, formerly Square, is heavily investing in Bitcoin development, further legitimizing its long-term viability. 5. Expert predictions. $1 million are just hype. Several high-profile analysts have made bold Bitcoin price predictions. Tim Draper, a venture capitalist, maintains his $1 million forecast by 2025. PlanB, creator of the stock-to-flow model, suggests Bitcoin could hit $1 million by 2028. Balaji Srinivasan, former CTO of Coinbase, famously bet $1 million that Bitcoin would reach $1 M amid hyperinflationary pressures. However, skeptics like Warren Buffett dismiss Bitcoin as rat poison squared, while Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan calls it a fraud. Their criticisms highlight the polarizing nature of Bitcoin's future. Conclusion. A possible but speculative future Bitcoin reaching $1 million is not impossible, but it depends on widespread adoption, regulatory clarity, and macroeconomic conditions. While skeptics remain, the growing institutional interest, technological advancements, and Bitcoin's inherent scarcity provide a compelling case for its long-term appreciation. Whether Bitcoin hits $1 million or not, one thing is certain. It has already reshaped the financial landscape, and its journey is far from over.